Hey, what's going on, guys? It's MLog5. Welcome back to another video. Now, to clear up any confusion, I did a video to this a little while back, and a lot of you have seen it. It's my most popular video on my channel, and it's called Bo3 for the Switch. Now, we are going to be talking about, since it has been some time since then, we're going to be talking about the probabilities to getting Bo3 for the Switch, and what it would be like if we did. Now, hypothetically speaking, it would be nice to have a Black Ops 3 port for the Nintendo Switch, but at this point, I gotta reason and admit that I do not think that we'll have Black Ops 3 for the Switch. One being that Treyarch is already working on their next Call of Duty game, so it'll most likely be that COD 2018 will be for the Switch rather than Black Ops 3. But yeah, and it would be sometime that we would get Black Ops 3 for the Switch, maybe in like 2025, when Bo2 Nuketown took place, when Bo2 took place, 2025. I'm serious, because that might be the time that they do a revamp or remaster of this game. But besides that, there would be like no reason to, and this game looks pretty nice as it is. I mean, we'll obviously evolve, but when they have photorealistic things, and Nintendo actually, goes for that audience with a certain type of game, I think that would be the only time that we would have Black Ops 3 for the Switch. But let's think all past that. Let's move all past that. Let's say that Black Ops 3 has came out for the Switch, And so, this would be the first Call of Duty to be portable. I'm not sure. I think there was Call of Duty on the PlayStation P, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure there was. But I think that's what you call a sub-console, like a PSP. Like, yeah, I'm not sure. Like the DS was to to Nintendo. It wasn't like a console, but it was like a sub-con. I don't know. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. But it would be the first major Call of Duty to be portable. And that's, if you guys didn't see the Nintendo Labo already, and the innovations, that's just gonna further back up its innovation. So you have a bunch of people playing it, right? Let's say over 100,000. Let's say that it actually brought Bo3 back because of portable COD. All right, let's just say that. And there are over 100,000 players online. Now, how would this be better than PlayStation 4? Because that's what I'm playing on their PlayStation 4 now. And how would it be better? I mean, I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't make a port any worse than Xbox One. That's a bad port. Sorry for all you Xbox users, you gotta admit. But realistically, let's say that the Switch gets the full version of Black Ops 3, like no drawbacks, all DLC. The graphics are clean, we get all DLC weapons, zombies maps and stuff like that. How would it play out? Pretty nicely, I think. And yeah, so this is what the gist of the video will be. What would it be like if all we had those resources and the game would be available to play on the Switch? Now, for one, let's talk about the special features of the Switch. Now, the reason why Joy-Cons and Pro Controllers, which I'm assuming will be the main play style for the Switch, and the reason why they're so expensive is, for one, HD rumble, and for two, the motion controls. So let's talk about the motion controls, which there won't be any of. I really don't want to see any motion controls there. But just look at Black Ops 2 Wii U. That was ridiculous. I mean, For those who played on the sticks, and you tried it, if you wanted to be adventurous, don't, why waste your time? It's so hard to get used to. And for those of you that do use it, it's kind of overpowered. Like, say if I started on the Wii remote, it was very overpowered, and it was almost like aimbot. Anyhow, let's scrap that because I'm pretty sure there won't be any motion controls on the newer Call of Duties. And let's talk about this Switch's HD Rumble. Now, the PS4's Rumble and the Switch's Rumble are very different, and I'll tell you the difference. So for the PS4, the Rumble is not HD, it's a vibration almost. So the difference is that the PS4, it's a vibration that lasts as long as its action that is causing the rumble in the first place. So for example, let's say that I am on Black Ops 3 campaign and I'm in a train, okay? And the train is moving, and let's say it's a cutscene. You are going to you will feel the train on your controller until the train stops, but it's a vibration that the train indicating that the train is moving. So for the Switch, for example, if I were on a train, let's just say in a random game, I would feel every little bump and little shake that the train makes, and then when the train stops, you would feel the brakes. But the vibration patterns make it very realistic. So like the top of your Joy-Con would start vibrating first, and then the middle, and then the bottom, just how it does to take a train track to stop, so it'll be more realistic. And in Payday 2, described on the Switch's version, you will feel the gun move as you move, like the arm sway and stuff like that. You will feel that due to the patterns of the vibrations and the Switch's controller. Same for the Pro controller. It's for the Joy-Con and the Pro controller. So, and you can also feel the recoil in Payday 2 at least. So, as I was saying, if that is included in Call of Duty, that's a whole new experience. Now, I want to get into this on the go thing. So, let's see. If you can play Black Ops 3 multiplayer on the go, that's an automatic buy. That's just it. Alright, guys, imagine playing Black Ops 3 and you're about to go somewhere. Your parents are like, alright, it's time to go. And then you have to tell your friends to get off because you're playing on a PlayStation. But that's the norm because it's not on the Switch yet, or it's not going to be. But imagine if it were imagine if it were on the Switch, okay? Just imagine. You don't have to tell your friends that you're gonna go get off. Just say, alright, hold on, I'm gonna take the Switch out of its dock, and I'm going to take the Switch in the car. That's what you gotta say. That would be lit. Now, Black Ops 3. Is Black Ops 3, how would it do on the Switch? Graphically, it wouldn't lack. I mean, you'd find like minor details, like the PS4 Pro versus PS4 type details, just very minor. Now, let's talk about the size. The size of the, no, not the disc, the cartridge. Wow, we're thinking about Black Ops 3 being on a cartridge. A 60 gigabyte game that took me almost a full day to download in a cartridge. That's crazy. Anyhow, Nintendo is known to be putting higher, gigabyte games and transferring them into smaller gigs. So, for example, for 2K, I know that's a lot of gigs on PS4, but they're able to cut it down to 16 gigs on the physical version because the Switch is a 32 gigabyte console. And that's the only thing that worries me about the Call of Duty games coming to the Switch. That's the only thing. The cartridge size, because these are huge games. These games have twice as many gigabytes as the Switch console itself. So I don't know, but we don't know what goes on beyond that. That's beyond us, to be honest. I mean, Nintendo has, I think the most I've seen was 40 gigs lower on a cartridge, and plus it's the physical version, and cartridges do work differently than digital discs. So good news, I guess. Now we're going to get into gameplay before we get into player base. So gameplay. Now, if you don't remember, the Wii version was suffering. We couldn't have like the chopper gunner from certain Call of Duties. It was a mess, man. And its maximum capability was 480p, and it was just lacking horribly. So the Switch version, I don't know if they want to do us dirty like that, but hopefully they won't. I'm pretty sure they won't. Now, last but not least, player base. Alright, you think sweats are on PS4. I'm telling you, if we get Black Ops 3, a portable Call of Duty for the Switch, that will be the hardest console to play as. You might be a pro on PS4. Wait until you come on the Switch. I mean, I have friends that play 600 hours on Splatoon, which is the only, well, not only, but a main shooter game on the Switch. 600 hours, and I'm not lying when I'm telling you that. I will show you a screenshot at the end of the video. If you made it this far, let me know. But 600 hours, imagine what they'll do to Black Ops 3. They will abuse that game. Like, oh my god, I can't explain. There are so many sweats, so I don't know how they're gonna make the matchmaking on that game. Hopefully on connection, but oh my gosh, I'm just warning players now. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to let me know in the comments below. And if you want more videos like this, please let me know. I'm thinking about working on World War II for the Switch. If we had World War II for the Switch, or if we had Infinite Warfare for the Switch. This is a new series. I'm gonna call this the If We Had. No, I'm actually not gonna make it into a playlist. But hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I love you all, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.
They got what was coming.